This is what your wheels look like right now. And this is what you want your wheels to look like. But how exactly do you go from this to this? I mean, let's face it, we know you're tired of looking like a little broke boy who takes a shower once every 4 weeks. But stay to the end of the video and I'm gonna show you my secrets and all the steps that you need to do to get the wheels that you wanna have. Ow, I just banged my elbow. In the shop. Back for another day. Where the boys at? Where the boys at, man? This is ridiculous. Omar. All right, I can't find Omar. Esteban is on vacation. I know you guys love seeing Esteban, but he's not around. It's gonna be me and Omar today. So, last night before I left the shop, I already broke the bead. Now check these out. This one is really gouged up. But anyway, these are hyper silver. We're going in with the die grinder today, and we really have to grind in those things. So there's 2 pads you can use, I guess, for wheel repairs, heavy damage and for not so heavy damage. So for heavy damage is this, which is a 36 grit disc. This is for really, really, really bad damage like this. This is what I'll use this disc on, just for that piece. For these ones, we can use the Rolock disc, the really abrasive red one. We can do that on those, and that'll be just fine. Now, this is what they look like brand new. Perfect. But this color is a little bit hard to match, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. So, let's get started. So let's feather it out like that. You wanna be careful you don't gouge it too much. Already smoothed it out. We have to keep going to get it perfect, but it used to look like this, all chopped up, and now it just looks like this. So let's keep going. But you kind of got to destroy it first before you can fix it again. But all them gouges are gone. It's a flat, smooth surface. We can work with that. That's good. Oh, it's the kid. Talk to him.
It's the kid.
Talk to him. I found him. Hey, Omar, what do you call a egg on the beach?
Friday.
San Diego. Nerd. Talk to him.
Chips.
Okay.
Filled up the chips.
Nice.
Everything.
Nice.
Waiting for this to dry.
Nice.
And I got primer to do after that.
Okay. Hey, Omar.
What's up?
What do you, shit, I don't have any. Another important part of breaking the bead is you'd never be able to get back here with all this curb rash in the back without basically grinding down the whole tire. So when you break the bead back, it gives you a little more room to work back there. Super, super, super important, especially with some severe damage like this. So we're gonna pop on that green 36 grit disc and we're gonna chop this one down there. Now, one thing with that green disc is you can never finish with it because it's too coarse. You can probably see how it's not smooth. It almost kind of looks like I just gave it more curb rash, which is fine because we just want to get that excess metal out and feather it out good. But it feathered out really, really well. And you would think that that's done. All right, we're ready for paint. Not quite, because after you go over it with this, you got to go over it again with our good friend, Chicago Parts, and by parts I mean pneumatic, this guy. So we're gonna throw on 180, 320. I'm gonna do, just to be safe, I'll put 180 on this, and then we'll feather it out from there. We'll go from 180, 320, just to get it real nice and slick. All right, so I just finished this one with 320, or 180, then 320, and that smoothed out good. You could see I was even coming down on some of the spokes. That's just to feather it out, so you don't want it to be a hard stop, because you'll see it once it's painted. So you're really just looking for the smoothest surface ever. Like I said, it's kind of like a haircut. Like if you're getting, guys, if you're getting fade, you know, you want to just fade it out. Great. So you might be thinking, okay, now we just mix silver. Oh shit, I gotta shut this off. Now we just mix silver. and then we're good to go. We're ready to paint. But hyper silver is a bit of a pain in the ass. So last time we did the matte video. This time we're doing not just a silver video, we're doing the hyper silver video. It's a very big difference. Sounds a little bit crazy. You have to start off with black, just like that. And this is gonna give you that hyper effect. It's gonna give it a little bit of depth to it. And we're just gonna cover just the spots where we did the repair. You don't have to cover the whole wheel in black. I didn't explain this much in the last video, but here are the guns that I'm using. I have the Iwata LPH 300, really good wheel gun. I do it like wheels, bumpers, fenders, like small stuff like that. It's a really good gun, great for wheels. So Esteban's not here today, he's on vacation. So we have to annoy somebody, right? Who better than Omar? Hey Omar, what do you call a bear with no teeth? Huh?
A bear with no teeth?
Yeah, a gummy bear. Black base coat is finished. Notice I didn't do the whole wheel. I didn't do up here because this is what we're trying to match. If you do a really heavy first coat, you're gonna run into problems down the road. It's gonna not dry right. It's gonna be too wet when you go to put your second coat on. There's a ton of things that could happen. It could react, it could get fish eyes. There's so many things. So you always wanna start off with a super, super light coat, and then we're gonna go on heavier with the second, and then we're gonna go on real heavy with the third coat. The hyper silver is almost transparent. It's like super light. So when we go over that, it gives you that real deep, defined silver color, that hyper silver. With regular cars, you will type in the paint code to the computer and it'll tell you exactly how to mix it. With wheels, there really isn't a code for it. You just have to go off knowledge of the colors and you have to go based off of eye. So this is the hyper silver. Did a little bit with silver. We're just gonna do a dab and then see if it matches and then see if we need to do more, you know, kind of change the color, tweak it a little bit. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get first try on this one. Honestly, that match is really good. So like I said, we're trying to match the center right there with that. Damn, that match is really good. I'm still pretty hyped up. Honestly, that color matched. I've really been getting lucky. I've been saving a lot of paint, but we brought out our second gun. It's the same thing. It's the LPH 300 too, but this is the clear gun. These guns aren't super expensive. They're okay, they're a decent price. You can do most things with these, but you're definitely gonna want two. You're gonna want your base coat gun and your clear coat gun. How you think you clean it, it's not gonna be clean enough. So always really have two guns. Harbor Freight doesn't have a terrible gun. It's like $179 and it's called like the Black Widow or something from Harbor Freight. That's a full-size gun, but I'll leave the link to that one below too if you are interested in getting into it. Definitely get two. Get a base coat one and a clear coat one. I cannot stress that enough. You're gonna want to. Now, if you guys have learned anything, start off first coat, light, super light. Always. You start putting on heavy coats, you're gonna start running into issues. First coat is good. That loud noise is the exhaust fan, but you can see how clean and shiny it's looking. All that curb rash gone. It's looking right now. About 10 minutes, and then we'll come back, we'll give it the second coat, and we'll take it off and put it on the car, we'll see what it looks like. So I'm out of breath. I'm trying to get the wheel on. The tire, it's like stuck. See the whole wheel, it's mounted, everything's fine, except for this piece. Got Omar out here helping me. Go, go, go.
Never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming. Never
Everything came out good, clear on point, color on point, everything we look for in that Hyper Silver. If you are looking to do something like this at your house, it is a little tough. Just cover it in black first, then get your silvers, real light silver, go over top of it, and you can implement the Hyper Silver, you know, however way you like it is really all that matters. But that's gonna be it for today. Probably a 3-hour repair with just how bad they were. They weren't that bad, they were kind of bad, but with how bad they were, the damage, plus the paint with the damage, I'd say overall 3-hour repair. But yeah, overall, really good day. Customer's happy, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. If you have any questions, hit me up on Instagram, _Dynamic Paint, and Dynamic Paint LLC on Facebook. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. We got lots to come. Peace. Hey, Omar, what do you call a terrorist in a wheelchair? An RCXD.
Where'd you come up with these?
All right, that was a little much. I was insensitive.
Stop dreaming. Never stop